We back. Band Legacy 3. I didn't get a chance to talk about the first one. JB and Black Market Media ended up using my stuff for the second one. So you know I gotta come back and talk about the third one. 3 days. July 19th, 20th, and the 21st, Richmond, Virginia, y'all are in for a special treat because you will be able to witness 3 days of some of the most hungry and competitive battle rap ever put together. Now, what I've been told is that the talent pool has now been turned up a notch. There will be some vets that will be coming outside for these. So there won't be that many PGs and one-offs like there usually are. But the talent will make up in the band section for this weekend. So let me just break this down and explain to you what band is. Band is the secret battle of URL. You don't know when it's shot. You don't know who's battling. You don't know what it's going to drop. And frankly, it's the surprise element that makes band what it is. You don't know what's going to happen. So you're just here for it. And Band Legacy, how it's set up is that you got the PGs towards the bottom of the card, which are for the up-and-comers trying to make a name for themselves on the biggest platform possible. Then you got the one-offs, which is like the graduating process of the PGs. And then you got the band section, which is the mystery of it all. You could get top tier versus up-and-comer versus up-and-comer, mid-tier versus legend. You don't know what kind of battle you're going to get. And that's what makes band so interesting and so much fun. And I'm here to talk about it. So this is what's happening this time around, is that we have less PGs, but these PGs seem to want it more. In a PG that's going to be happening this weekend, I believe it's day 1, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's actually... No, it's day 2. It's day 2, I'm sorry. Day 2 will be Gotti Illuminati versus Yo Bull Peanut. Now, Gotti Illuminati has been seen facing, I believe, Sonny Koufax. Band Legacy 2, he faced Bankhead. And then we got him facing Yo Bull Peanut. So they know what happens in this type of setting. And then we got the newest member of Cave Gang, Yo Bull Peanut, in his third Band Legacy PG. As in Band Legacy 1, he faced Burt Bucks, fellow Cave Gang member. He faced Funeral Fame, which to my knowledge is the newest Goonie. And now he's facing Gotti Illuminati. So they know what to expect when it comes to this type of setting. Band is a different type of setting than any other battle event. It's dark. It's more focused on bars. It doesn't matter. The performance can be there as well, but it's more about what you say. It's more about what bars you bring to the table. And that's what, again, makes band so exciting, is because the performances that you necessarily wouldn't expect on a main stage, you get in a very small, dark setting that is band. Another PG that is happening that I'm glad that has been rescheduled is day 1. We get finally Rue Bando versus Joey Gambello. It finally happens. Now the story that I got on what happened last year, the last Band Legacy 2, which was surprisingly a couple months ago, was that Joey Gambello couldn't make it because he had a family emergency and he had to go. He was in Virginia, but he had to go back and take care of it, which hopefully everything is fine, sir. And I'm glad that everything's been resolved ever since then, because now he has said that his flight to Richmond has been booked and he will be in the building. So, Rubando versus Joey Gambello. We finally get it. It's finally going to happen, and I can't wait, because both of these guys definitely deserve this look. Joey Gambello, who's been on the podcast, if you haven't seen that, go check it out. First ever Toronto citizen to ever be on the podcast, and I'm very proud of that. Rubando, who has been working his way up the ranks in We Go Hard and in the PG process, and is finally getting the look that he deserves. Same thing goes to Joey Gambello, going to King of the Dot, going to shout out to Beast Mode Battles. I think it was that one that this last Beast Mode battle versus Pepe was what definitely caught the attention of URL and JB and people at Black Market Media to make this battle happen. So now we didn't get to see it at Band Legacy 2. Now we're gonna see it at Band Legacy 3, and I personally can't wait to see that drop. Now, day one is interesting because we see a lot of one-offs happening on day one. And I'm going to talk about all of them because all of them definitely deserve praise. The headlining one-off is two guys that I was able to chop it up with at No 9. Very dope dudes. Very talented in their own specific way. We have H.A. Double representing New Orleans versus Deuce representing Tampa, Florida. Shout out to Into the Dungeon Battle League. This battle is going to be a wake-up call for anybody who sleeps on any of the mid-tiers and any of the up-and-comer guys coming up. Now, H.A. Double's been around for a little bit. You know, he's faced some great veterans. He's faced Chilla Jones. The last time we even saw him, I believe, on a URL stage was against Stewie Newton. And I can't wait. I specifically cannot wait to see what happens when you put these two hungry dudes who just want a spot on the main stage in a band set. Because that's what the best thing is about band. That hunger, that determination, that a little bit more aggressiveness comes out in band. I mean, we saw Ace Amin and Fuses General both go to war. We saw Swamp and Your Honor nearly shut down the building. We saw Holmesy to God and Reaper Rel deliver a very underrated band battle. So, this is what I have to say for both H.A. Double and Deuce. H.A. Double, man, you my man, $100,000, but this might be your toughest test. I mean, I understand you face Chilla Jones and you have a battle booked against Danny Myers, but listen, this is band. This brings a whole new setting. This is a different. I think there's a lot more pressure in this one because you got to rap. This is the Fight Club of battle rap. This is the pit fight. This is the underground fight. This is where the hunger is at, and the way that band has been able to capture this is magnificent. So I need both of y'all to bring y'all's A game. Don't be slacking when you come in here. Like our franchise says, no lacking. Don't bring none of that here, because I know for a fact that you guys, especially when it comes to URL, y'all are the headlining one-off, and y'all mean to tell me that y'all ain't gonna bring it? Get out of here. Get out of here with all that. I don't want to hear none of that. So this is what I have to say about this. I'm edging the battle to Deuce just because of Deuce's execution and the way he puts his bars together, because once you get one punch, I guarantee you there's another one coming after it, and that's really, really hard to contest with. H.A. Double, you got your wordplay and your schemes going for you. So I suggest that you focus on those strengths. Because if you try to rap with Deuce, you're could end bad for you because he can hit you with a rebuttal. All that could go down the drain. But I guarantee you, this is going to be a fight. Another fight that I'm really interested in because these two dudes are so underrated, and I'm so glad that this battle was booked because this is the perfect setting that I think this battle needs to happen. And that's Jay Moore versus Diesel. I am so excited for this one. Almost just excited for Deuce and HAW because for one specific reason. The way these guys' delivery and the way they put their bars together. If you've seen Jay Moore versus Rebel, if you've seen Diesel versus Deuce, this is going to be a very slept-on battle. And if they bring 3 rounds of intensity, of wordplay, of punchlines, oh man, is this going to be a wake-up call. This could get one of them on a Born Legacy. I truly believe this because of their talent. If you haven't watched Jay Moore, if you haven't seen Jay Moore before, I honestly go even see him versus Ishmula on RBE. If you haven't seen Diesel, even go watch him versus Bangs on Coliseum Battle League. I promise you, if you are in the Richmond area and you are there for the one-offs, do not miss Jay Moore versus Diesel. This is the way that Diesel is able to put his bars together in a smooth delivery. The way that Jay Moore is very aggressive with his, even the Mason-Dixon line, the condominium line from Diesel. I mean, listen, people, this is a battle that you don't want to miss, and I hopefully you don't want to miss any of these one-offs because it just keeps going. But who am I going to give this battle to, right? That's the question. Who am I going to give this battle to, right? We haven't seen Jay Moore in a while. Last time we seen Jay Moore, Fonz. That footage hasn't dropped yet. When's the last time we seen Diesel? G-Lo? G-Lo maybe? Okay. This is what I'll say to that. These two are coming back, refreshed, recharged, re-energized, and I promise you, they ain't gonna disappoint. I promise you that. But who am I gonna edge this battle to? I'm gonna edge this battle to Diesel. I'm gonna edge this battle to Diesel because I feel like his delivery and his clean-cut execution of his punches and his wordplay is gonna give him the edge against Jay Moore. But Jay Moore's in his backyard, and that's a bigger advantage than anybody wants to give anybody. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. That's gonna be one of the best battles of that weekend, I guarantee you. Another battle. Both of these guys definitely deserve this look, especially the guy that I'm about to talk about right now, Mr. Ishmula, Devilish, Swish, Mr. We Go Hard, the face of We Go Hard for the past couple of years. This man is the most deserving of this look out of anybody because of the work that he has put in. This man has if anything, he deserves to at least be on a Born Legacy because of the work that he has put in. And after this, Ishmula, his name will definitely ring bells because the wordplay, the aggression, the punchlines, the schemes, even the stage presence and his footwork. He knows exactly how to not only win battles, but to leave you with an impression saying, man, I mean, yeah, he was wilding, but that Ishmula dude, man, oh my goodness. Have you seen him versus Jerry West? Have you seen him versus Chess? Have you seen him versus Steams? Have you seen him versus Presidential Dubs? Hell, I'll go even further. Have you seen him versus Stacks? Have you seen him versus Tape Deck? I could go on and on and on about this, but I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Ishmula deserves this spot more than anybody. And I can't wait to see what he brings to the Band Legacy table. But his opponent is no slouch. It's the newest member of the Goonies. From my knowledge, Funeral Fame. Shout out to Funeral Fame. A very intense individual. A very rambunctious individual. A guy who is not afraid to get wild in the ring. A man, like his delivery, like his wordplay. Shout out to Capital Battlegrounds, that's where he came from. This is a style clash. I will tell you that for sure. This is a style clash because these two guys definitely have some things to sort out. They definitely are about to show up. Who am I going to edge this battle to? I got to give it to Ish. I got to give it to Ish because I think he's been waiting on this opportunity long, and this is Funeral Fame's, I believe, third appearance on Band Legacy, first one off. And then we got a match that I'm very interested to see because it's Bonus versus Swag Tanner. Swag Tanner, shout out to Coliseum Battle League, shout out to his clothing line Galarche. I have always been a fan of Swag Tanner's, and I've been a big supporter of Swag because not only does he bring his performance, but he has wordplay like that in his punchlines. If you haven't seen him, go watch him versus Cable Guy. Go watch him versus Re-Up Snub. Go watch him versus NXT. He definitely knows what to do in that ring. Bonus, whose career's been revitalized, I think, ever since the Deuce battle from Bullpen. Oh man, these guys want it so bad. I know Swag Tanner definitely wants it bad. So I can't wait to see what these guys bring to the table. Who am I edging this battle to? I got to edge this battle to Swag Tanner. Swag Tanner definitely has been kind of a streak as of late. And I can't wait to see what he brings to the table back in Band in his second appearance. He had PG versus Casino Band Legacy 2. From what I heard, he did a very good job. Bonus. I haven't seen Bonus in a while, and that makes me very, 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 very scared at this point in time. Shout out to the Loud Boys. But I got Swag taking this. But Bonus, I know you got some stuff in your sleeve, so I ain't even gonna worry about it. Now let's get to these band battles. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna give y'all 2 battles each day, right? I'm gonna give y'all 2 battles each day, just like I did for the last one. The first battle that I want to see that we can put in day 1 is Stewie Newton versus Bad News. Why I think this matchup will work is because of one word. Aggression. Aggression. And pen. Because both of those guys have pen. And I think that Stewie Newton, who battled Ryder on Band Legacy 2 in one of the best battles of that weekend, definitely can bring out the best in Bad News and vice versa. And I think this will be a highly, highly competitive battle. So battle that I want to see on day 1 is Stewie Newton versus Bad News. Another battle that I want to see in Band Legacy is Swamp versus Ace Amin. And man, talk about a style clash. Talk about originality. Talk about aggression. Talk about performance. Both of those guys bring those to the table. And I want to see, because on day 1 I want to set the tone right. So if you put Stewie Newton and Bad News in that same in that same area, in that same kind of dark setting, with that competitiveness and their aggression, and you follow that up with Ace Amin and Swamp just to figure out who really is the best of the newcomers, you definitely set the tone for the weekend, don't you? But let's keep it moving. Day two. Somebody that I've always wanted to see in a band legacy setting, and that's O Red. Now, I sat and contemplated on who I could possibly give O Red in this type of setting, and I thought to myself, I know this guy has a battle in July, but if we're talking about somebody that I think could definitely bring out the best in O Red and have one of the best and have a classic with O Red, and I'm talking about Chess. Chess versus O Red in a band setting. You can't tell me that won't be monumental. Another battle that I want to see happen in this type of setting would be Drugs versus Chef Trez. These guys were throwing shots when the Goonies and Cave thing. What better way to continue that rivalry than it be Chess, or than it be Drugs versus Chef Trez? And we all know the whole Cave is going to be in the building. We all know all the Goonies are going to be in the building. And that energy alone is something that I definitely want to see. Now, to close this weekend out, I got to go crazy, right? I got to go crazy. So this is what I say. We put two guys who had two great performances, even though one stumbled in his last band performance, and it was his first. And then somebody who arguably has one of the best battles of the year in that band setting and just overall. We'll put Mike P versus Danny Myers in a band setting. The intensity of that matchup alone sells itself. And my last one, while I don't think this could possibly happen due to contractual things with other leagues, but I can definitely see this happening. Av versus Chilla Jones. Actually, let me take that back. I don't like that one. I don't like that. I don't like that. We want top tier competition, right? We want top tier competition, right? Right? Well, I'm gonna throw a big one that's probably not gonna happen, but I think would definitely benefit from being in a band setting. And I'm talking about Hitman Holla versus Rum Nitty. And you can't tell me in a band setting that wouldn't be ridiculous. I understand, and in August, Hitman Holla has a 2-on-2 setup with John and Don, but that's in August. Let's get back to that gritty feel. You know what? I want that old Holla. I want the white tank top and the rope chain to show up in this band battle that I could see happening versus Rum Nitty. Rum Nitty, who doesn't matter whether he's wearing a dad hat with the tail all the way hanging out or flat brim Nitty. Al Capone Nitty, full jacket Nitty, blued out Nitty, it doesn't matter. Hitman Holla versus Rum Nitty in a band setting would be ridiculous. And y'all can't tell me otherwise. So ladies and gentlemen, Richmond, Virginia, the 19th, the 20th, and the 21st. I suggest you be there for all 3 days because y'all are in for a treat. And I'm going to talk to y'all very soon.